Hey, it's James Fathers Rights and Resources, hashtag how I got cussy. I was going to do a video specifically talking about comments and asking people, why do you come on my page just to leave a loser testimonial comment? I'm out here telling people how to win. That's like going on some investor site and they're sitting there making money and helping people make money, and then you telling them how broke you are and just leaving it at that. What the hell are you coming on some winner's page, some successful person's page, to tell your loser story? That's the mentality of my gender. Whine, cry, piss, moan. Whine, cry, piss, moan. Somebody rescue me. That's why I'm only here for the 1%. Why are you guys even wasting time and energy writing your loser story on a page of a winner who's helped other people win, and you just dump it there? Is that all you want? Are you just going from page to page, so hoping somebody's going to come and jump through the screen and give you a big hug and cuddle with you? And then I was going through some comments before I did this video, and I see something like this. This guy's had several different things where he said, oh, you're in Seattle, so you're different. Nobody can win in Santa Clara. Is this a Santa Clara guy? I think it's a Santa Clara guy. Somebody's talking in Santa Clara. Nobody can win in Santa Clara. Nobody. I've had guys win all up and down California. It's your pathetic crybaby, wimp, whiner, quitter attitude that has you with this dark cloud over your head. And then you see somebody that has stuff that's actually worked for people and how people have won over and over again. And you tried a loser strategy and lost and quit and didn't try anything else. And you're hopeless and depressed and got a dark cloud over your head that you just don't see any way out. That's your dumbass fault. That's your problem. You need to fix something or change something or do something different. So if you come across a winner's page, why this guy has never once said, okay, so let's just do it. Let's use this as an example. Let's look at what he says. You're funny, James. How can you appeal the judge when the judge doesn't allow a court reporter or any recording of the hearing? So this guy has such a loser mentality. The judge punks him. The judge does something wrong. So then he quits. If it was me, you know what I would do? I would appeal anyway. I have a right to an appeal. And then in the response, I said, you have a right to appeal anyway. And he's so stupid, he doesn't even get what I just said. Appeal anyway. If the judge doesn't do his job, like if you're in a football game and the ref is making bad calls, you just quit and walk off the field and quit like a little bitch? Like this guy? The judge doesn't allow recordings of hearings, I'll appeal. And the court of appeal says, where's the transcript? Well, the judge refused to allow recordings of the hearing. And then they might turn around and order him to start doing it and vacate his order because he never allowed you the due process rights of a full hearing, ready to get prepared, the fundamental fairness doctrine, the right to be heard, the right to fully prepare. And there's some states, I don't know if your state has it, I haven't looked it up. You should look it up. You should actually have the balls to care about your kid enough to go look stuff up. But all you want to do is spend a lot of time trolling and hating on people who won. And then I sit there and tell you stuff that no attorney's going to tell you, and you crap on that information. If somebody gave you the roadmap to a buried treasure somewhere, your dumbass would say, well, I've been looking for buried treasure my whole life, so I just don't believe it and I'm not going to try it. And the guy is doing it from a mansion because he has one of those metal things, metal detectors, and he's been finding buried treasure. And he has proof because he shows and flaunts his money in his home. And then you would, because of your narcissistic, self-centered, pathetic, woe is me, crybaby little bitch made mentality, that if I have to give any effort for my kid, if I have to exert any effort other than my first try, I'm just going to quit. And then I'm going to whine and cry until somebody comes and rescues me or mommy comes and saves me. Why do you come on my page to tell me you're losing stories? This is why I don't look at the comments that much. I'll glance through them. The people who, I had people who say, I remember there's one, I can't even remember what it was, but somebody says, where's your rates? I need to get a hold of you. Call me, DM me, do this and that. Get off your ass and contact me, dummy. If you can't get off your ass enough to click the link in my bio or look at the phone number in my bio, see, you should be so desperate to fight for your kids that you see somebody like me, dang, this guy won, and he won over and over, and he destroyed attorneys over and over, and he's written his own briefs in the Court of Appeals and won. He's protested judges in their own neighborhood. He's disturbed their bubble. He's coerced judges to start making better orders because he thoroughly embarrassed them. I have all this trail of success, and some of you are, I didn't know all that, because you didn't get off your ass and look or inquire. Once you see one or two of my videos, and I'm talking about how I won over and over in court without an attorney, your eyes should bug out, and you should go, wow, oh my gosh. And I'm not the only one in the world who's done it. I'm just the only one in the world out here talking about it. So when you see somebody win at something you've been losing over and over, the normal human response of somebody with any testicle that dropped ever is to say, wow, this person knows how to win at what I've been losing at. Let me see if I can glean off of them or learn something from them or get some help from them. That's what normal human beings do. Not my punk-ass, bitch-made, sensitive, little fruity, thin-skinned little gender. We turn into, woe is me. That's too hard. I shouldn't have to try again. I should automatically have a right to my kids. Yeah, you should. There shouldn't be any innocent people in prison. There should be no children being trafficked. There shouldn't be any rape or murder out there. But guess what? In this corrupt, evil, fallen world, that's the way that it is. So you have to, watch your back. You have to protect yourself. You have to guard your children against potential sex traffickers. You shouldn't have to. But the reality of the world is the world's not perfect, you dumbass little hoping for, some utopia where everything is the way that your narcissistic little bitch-made diva-ass welfare mentality thinks that it should be. The world is not catering to you, dumbass. It's a war out there. Sometimes it's a war getting a job and living and surviving. And then you come to family court where you had kids with a crazy woman or you had a one-night stand with a crazy woman, and all of a sudden you feel entitled to not have to fight for your kid, dumbass? The reason why I'm so harsh in my videos is because I've been there and I did it, and with way less information. The information, I keep telling you guys this, the information I give you for free is 100 times more than the information than what I had. Literally. I had literally a book that my mentor opened up and showed me. Here's King County Local Civil Rule 7 on motions. Here you go. File a motion. Didn't show me how to write up a motion. Didn't have samples for me like I got for you guys in my store that actually worked. Didn't give me shortcuts. I didn't have the internet. There was no e-filing. I had to go down to the courthouse, pay for parking, file with the court, file a judge's working copy or bench copy, go to Kinko's before I go there, spend $100 on copies and stuff. To, have a process server or mail it to the mother's attorney. It was archaic compared to today. It was like caveman days compared to today, what I had to do. And you guys, and I won over and over and destroyed an attorney with 17 years experience, a guardian lion with 10 years experience, another guardian lion with 15 years experience, and another attorney with 50 years experience. And you're pissing and crying and moaning and saying, I can't do that. Even though I've had guys win representing themselves in your state, in your area. Keep being a little punk-ass bitch, sellout little coward to your own kids. But don't come on my page whining and crying and pissing and moaning about your loser strategies, and then you tell me why you lost, and you say there's no hope, and you didn't even ask what your options are, you stupid jackass. This is what's wrong with my gender. I have respect for every human being and the value they have in the eyes of God. But some of you, some dumbed down, low IQ, punk-ass, bitch-made, little fruity gay boys who cannot even lift a finger to actually fight for your kid.